Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your man, Ray Nelson Jr. here with a PDXDOPE sports take. And this is my follow-up video about last night's fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. I made a video giving you my predictions, and this is the fight results. If you wasn't watching the fight last night, it was a fantastic fight. Terence Crawford was able to pull out the victory, the improbable victory, and become the first man to ever be undisputed champion in 3 different weight divisions: lightweight, welterweight, and now super middleweight. A lot of people, they said he was too small. They said he wouldn't be able to handle Canelo's power. The truth of the matter is Canelo's power didn't make the difference in this fight, and Bud was able to do what I thought that he needed to do in order for him to win this fight, and that is fight a perfect fight. Say what you want. There's a lot of content creators out here who really lean hard on size and power, in which none of those things was a factor in the fight. Terence Crawford he totally outclassed Canelo Alvarez. And what I seen from Canelo Alvarez last night is probably the end of Canelo Alvarez's career. His last 4 or 5 fights have been lackluster at best. And last night, Bud Crawford was able to masterfully retire him. Say what you want, Canelo, one punch at a time. His inability to really pin Crawford down and get his shots off, never really been able to hit him super clean. And it really didn't matter. Terence Crawford boxed his ears off. He had the confidence going in, and he basically won that fight. I was being generous by giving Canelo 3 rounds, but really maybe 2 rounds, and we can talk about the first 2 rounds. Those are like fill-out rounds. Both fighters fight historically. They fight out slow. I think Terence Crawford took control of the fight early by the 3rd, 4th rounds, and it was basically a shutout. Canelo didn't do anything in that fight to make me think that he had Terence Crawford in trouble. Canelo Alvarez is in the past compared to what he is now. Those are 2 different fighters, and I think he's at the end of his career. What's next for Bud Crawford? Who knows? Maybe he goes out into the sunset with this victory. And shout out to Bud Crawford for finally getting his just due. It took him until the age of 37. He's been a champion for a lot of years. He wasn't in the limelight. A lot of people didn't believe in him. They didn't think that he can make money. And what he did was get it done in the ring. And shout out to him for doing that. A lot of fighters, they talk the talk, but they don't necessarily walk the walk. And shout out to the Sheik, whatever he is. Shout out to him because he's making these fights happen. It's time, either shut up, or get in the fight and fight. Boxers aren't doing that enough, but I do appreciate the fact that Turki Al-Sheikh has inserted himself into this, and it's quite embarrassing for American promoters, the traditional boxing promoters, because they deal with this politics. I'm not ready yet. Oh, let's let this guy, let's let it marinate. What the fuck is this marinate shit come from? I don't know. But this is the type of shit from PBC and all this type of thing, and, shutting other promoters out and avoiding fights. It's been the dumbest shit. And what I've seen with Turki Al-Sheikh is here's the money. I got what you need. Now let's fight. That's what's supposed to happen. But hey, shout out, great show, great undercard. I had a good time with my family. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. We do. Shout out to Canelo Alvarez for giving the opportunity. But it's over for him. I don't want to see a rematch of this fight. And I do think that if they fought again, Terence Crawford would knock him out. If this was back in the old school days and they went 15 rounds, Canelo wouldn't have made it. And that's just a fact. So size don't mean shit. We from the old school, fool. Shout out to Terence Crawford. The good little man beat the good big guy. And on that, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off and get back to kicking it on this lazy Sunday. I just wanted to come and talk my shit because I predicted that he win. I said that he had to fight the perfect fight. I didn't think that Canelo would just give up the fight. And I don't think that he did. I just don't think that Canelo has enough in the toolbox to do anything about it. And that's just the facts. Shout out to you guys. You have a good one. And with that, DBL-R, Ray Nelson Jr., PDX Dope Sports Take, and I'm out. Deuces.